So that's been about 5 minutes or so. So I'm gonna go ahead and still just kind of carefully take my lid off. This is the time where you don't want drafts, you don't want open windows, you don't want fans going, because these are really hot and the contents are really hot. And the same way you put your jars in, you kind of want to be similar how you take them out. You don't want to take out all these jars on this side and then literally it'll tip if you do that. So I just kind of work from side to side to side, and then I already have a towel laid out. And then I just kind of start from one end or another. And these are pretty cool jar lifters, so you just make sure you get down on the edge of that. And make sure you've got a good grip before you lift it up and out. So I just kind of start one by one. I don't have my jars touching, so I just give them like, oh, I don't know, an inch or so, depending on how much space you've got. I just kind of gradually just take them all out, and I'm squeezing this pretty tight. I don't want to lose my grip on something like this, so I'm just still just kind of working from side to side, getting all these jars out. And you might still tip a little, but I've made the mistake of not really watching that, and then things will kind of move. You could even shift them around in your canner if you kind of forgot and you're gonna get kind of tippy. But just one of those things you just kind of have to be careful. So that's kind of my last jar here. So you can kind of see if this was my last jar on the side, sometimes it might kind of tip in. So you just want to make sure everything's upright. And I still have a second batch to do, but I like to cover these with a towel. I don't know if that's just something ingrained in me with my mom, the way she canned, but it just kind of, again, helps kind of radiate that heat a little bit. So with all the cold air that's around it, it just kind of insulates it slightly. So that's just kind of my routine. So I'm just going to repeat all those steps again. I might add a little more water to this because this is really hot. And I don't necessarily want my, moderately hot to go to like severely hot. So I'm going to add some water here just to kind of get that to just more of a hot temperature. And then just repeat all my steps, and then that will be it. Hope you guys found some helpful tips. There's so many tips out there. If there are any things that you like to do or things that you've tried, just go ahead and list those in the comments below. Thank you.